Howdy y'all, welcome to Nerd Studio. We're out at the range today with the Diamondback DB-10. Stay tuned. So, been a while since we've made a video. Lots has changed around here at the studio. We started a new channel with my son called Pappa and Son. We went out and got a DJI Mavic 2 Zoom right there for filming that, and figured we could add some new camera angles to the studio as well. So yeah, we're out with this guy. It is the DB-10 from Diamondback. You know, it's an AR-10. What can I say? It has all your basic features of an AR, but it is chambered in 308. Why'd I get it? Because I could? No. It is a great Black Friday deal at Rock City Guns in Roxborough, North Carolina. That's my local gun store. Rick there always has a good set of blowouts for the Black Friday. Is it a holiday? Well, anyway. Which makes this Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. So we had him put an Athlon 4 to 14 scope on it. Rock City is, actually Alex did that for me. Rock City is an Athlon dealer. These have great glass in them. I'll put a link in the description below, kind of describe the features. And I got some new graphics for the channel. Maybe I'll stick them up here. I've got a couple of these scopes and I really like them. Really good bargain for a quality 4 to 14. I forget the price. It was 2 something. I'll put it up here when I find the receipt. About the rifle, this particular model, and so I'm filming on my cell phone, and I've got a picture of the model there. I'll put it here. Anyway, I can't look it up for you. This model has this is a 16-inch barrel with a 15-inch M-LOK rail. It feels really solid. It's got your Magpul stock on it. This is not really, I mean, it's not designed to be like some crazy sniper rifle. It's not a high-end AR. $6.99 for this guy out the door on a Black Friday deal. But I'm finally starting to do some deer hunting in earnest here. Got my first for the season a couple of days back, and thought it would be fun to be able to do that with an AR. So we've got a couple of different rounds to shoot, sent out from my father-in-law, Bob, the official Southerner of the channel. So we've got some 130 grains Barnes TSX. That's going to be our 0 round. And this guy is a varmint load. I got 110 grain Spear hollow points. So we're going to play around with that. Our goal here today really is just to zero the rifle in and enjoy a pretty Thanksgiving day. Have a little fun. So we're shooting at 100 yards because that's what we've got here at the studio, and let's see how the thing works. Okay. So the group to pay attention to here is this guy right there. That is not too bad. That's about, well, it's a little over an inch. But honestly, the two shots that I think are representative of what this rifle will do is right there. I was running out of the 130, so and frankly, it's pretty expensive stuff to be target shooting with, so I didn't want to do too much. The final shot, I wanted it about an inch high at 100 with that 130, and that's the guy right there. I was dead center in this dot, and that's where it landed. So I think that zeroed with the 130 grain. The rest of this was really me just playing with, trying to figure out where that 110 is. And it's about 3 inches high at 100 yards. So right about there. So it's a little hard to spot on these targets. And even though the Athlon has an illuminated reticle, somebody left the scope on and drained the battery before we shot the video. And I was a little bit lazy and didn't run back to the house to get another. So anyway, I was right about here in my aim, and it hit right about there. It's kind of hard pointing at this black stuff with the black crosshairs. So anyway, I wouldn't really count this as indicative of anything. So honestly, for $6.99, folks, that's amazing. All right, let's head back up to the bench and we'll finish this up. So what are my thoughts? I have them. Oh, about the rifle. Yeah, I was thinking about Thanksgiving dinner tonight. It does sound kind of good. Oh, well, anyway, back to you. We've had some high-end ARs out here. I think we've had a couple of Barnes precision rifles, which are made here in North Carolina. Those are amazing. They're well-made guns. Very precise, hence the name. What else? I think we've had like a Daniel Defense AR-10. There's been a ton of them, and I've always wanted one, but the expense for what I was after just didn't make any sense. I can get, $300-400. You can get a bolt gun to do all the deer hunting you want with a 308. So when I saw Rick's Black Friday deal, and he might have let me get out of the shop a couple of days early. I'm just saying. So, thanks, Rick. And people, don't pick on him. He did it so I could make the video. Okay. Anyway, Rick's a very nice man. I mean, what is this? This is $700, $699 for an AR-10. It's got a 16-inch barrel, an ISM lock rail. It's sturdy. The upper and the lower marry together really well. It's soft shooting. I mean, it's an AR. I could shoot this thing all day with no problem. It's shooting an inch group. Probably, honestly, folks, I had touching rounds down there that I think are probably indicative of the actual accuracy of the rifle at 100 yards. To take it out to 1,000, is it a Barnes Precision? I don't know. Probably not. Not with a 16-inch barrel. That looks like it's a pencil barrel design. Yeah, it looks like it. I'm not as familiar with the AR-10s as I am the 15s. So, man capable. It's a combat rifle basically. But if you're taking it out, you want to plink with it, you want to shoot some cheap ammo through it, or you want to go deer hunting, you got a nice rugged rifle for about $700. It's really hard to complain. This Athlon scope, which Athlon Talos BTR 4-14x44, the glass is amazing. I was able to get it crystal clear down there at 100 yards. Really nice optic. It does have an illuminated reticle, but like I said, somebody forgot to replace the battery after I left it on in the case all night. You can zero the turrets here, I see, and 1/10 of a mil click. And I had to go and look up what that was in inches. So 3.6 inches is 1 mil at 100 yards. That helped zero the rifle because I wasted a lot of ammo. Sorry, Bob. I owe you some ammo. What else do we say? You know, it's got all the basic features. You got a dust cover. This is kind of cool. It's just the 308 there. That's pretty fantastic. I'll get some, you know, some flyover close-up shots. Hey, maybe I'll use the drone. It's hovering a bit up above right now. Bargain. $700. I think these are normally just a touch under 1,000. Most places I see them most of the time. I'll get you the specific model. There's a bunch of different submodels of this particular rifle, so I'll put that down here so you know exactly which one I'm looking at. He only has a handful of these, so you know, if you want one of these at Rock City Guns, you better get there early tomorrow morning. I'll try and get this video up soon so people can see it, and I'm impressed. It was exactly what I wanted. I didn't want to spend a bunch, but I wanted something that, you know, I could shoot at 100 yards and take a deer. That'll work. All right, folks, there you go. Hey, let me set this down. I want to mention again about Pappa and Son. My son is 8 years old. His name is Jackson. He's on the autism spectrum, and we have a lot of fun together, sort of learning our way around the way he sees the world. So join us over there. I'll put a link in the description below. Want to shout out to Quality Equipment, the folks here in Roxborough that I get all my John Deere stuff from. You see the Gator featured prominently here. A fantastic machine. So we're a John Deere family. So just wanted to say hey to Greg and Bobby out there. Thanks a lot for helping me get the gear to live out here in the country. All right, folks, always remember anyone can shoot. Anyone can shoot and have fun. Hopefully make some more videos while I've got some time off here. Anyone can shoot and have fun. That's right. We'll see you next time.